Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Emblem Engage PMU, where I might sound a little different and things might look a little different, because I switched to different recording software after the last two ones desynced, because apparently the default Xbox Game Bar Windows recording software I always use got messed up after a Windows 11 update. So thank you, Bill Gates. And like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. Actually, the comments were quite productive last episode. Quite productive. Big Gnome said, you know, these chapters play a lot differently when you're not using Micaiah. And then I thought to myself, huh. Anyway, if the audio is messed up, blah blah blah, voices are too loud, I think I got it to a level where it's about the same as it was. And it's about correct, and you can hear me very clearly over the music, but that's an issue. Let me know. I can still fiddle with it a bit before the last two episodes. But yeah, and I'm using something different. Defeat past your mom. Anyway, so the first choice I did was in the preps, which is important, because if Fram was the one behind this creature, was the one behind your mom, if Fram was the one backing your mom, then she'd be right, then Fram would be right here and your mom would be right here. And that's bad, because then when I reposition your mom, when Fram repositions your mom, then she would be right here and in range of that guy. Enough of that. Let us rescue... Because I planned this out, ladies and gentlemen. I beat this chapter. I beat this chapter already. I just... You know, ladies and gentlemen, after all the hour-long episodes, that comment really opened my eyes. And now, for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, and the first time in perhaps any run of Fire Emblem Engage ever, we are going to make advantage of... We are going to make use of the smash mechanic. I know, crazy, except I'm not going to be the one doing the smashing. Anyway.
Your steward's ready. So
now we can reposition this, and I put Fram in range of that because... Did I say Fram? I meant Panet. I put Panet in range of this because this guy will decrease her HP, and then she'll be sent back here, and then I can reposition with Diamant for her to be in this little square right here, and then she will still have her action for the turn, which is very, very importante. Very importante, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, yep, and that is that for this turn. First time in a while I've changed up the emblem rings, actually. You know, they've been the same for a while now, but now we have some new faces on some new emblems. Some new faces on... Behold, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I actually like this chapter a lot because I feel like it was the only... When I first played it, because I felt like it was the only part of the game that made use of the smash mechanic, because for the rest of the game it just felt kind of dumb, like, oh, they push you back one space, who cares? Like, I never used it since you attack last. And even in this playthrough where I used it, I only used it to get, like, Edelgard's skill so I could move again. Like, that was never an intentional effect that I wanted to make use of. I don't know, is that like a meta thing I'm missing? Like, does the LTC of this game ever use Smash? No. Anyway, so she got Smash back, her HP is lowered, so her perf skill is activated, and also Wrath is activated. We didn't really need Vantage in this map, so I didn't equip it. Reposition there. And then, engage!
Emblem Engage!
Engage! Remember, ladies and gentlemen, your comments are important for this reason. And now I can go right here with my rewarp staff, which the only useful staff that she has the X rank to use. Crazy, I know. And then we'll dance, dance, dance like we never had a chance. Very good, very good. And then we'll dance, dance, dance like we never had a chance. And no one even knew it was really only you, and then you'll sneak away to take the light away. Okay, we're done dancing now. We're done dancing now. And then we'll do that again. Do-do-do. Okay, nope, that's done. No more of that. And then we'll rewarp again. This took like an hour for me to figure out all the intricacies of this, like the Lapis being in the right spot, and Fran being in the right spot so she could reposition correctly, because Lapis can go over the stupid rock. And the ring I needed to equip Panet with. Oh, but I lied, we are gonna dance again. So dance, fucker, dance, and no one even knew it was really only... Okay, now we are actually done dancing. We are actually done dancing now. And now we shall rewarp again. Thank you, Mikaya. Only time you'll ever hear me saying that. Well, actually, I'll probably say it next episode, but I did not enjoy her appearance in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. And I think I'll leave it at that, so the comments don't hate me. And now I'll do some interesting things, like... You see, the thing about this is that this is Evo plus 30, and we do not want that. You know how in that Guilty Gear Strive song, they go, I want that, I want that, that's all I want. Yeah, no, this is not that. This is not that situation.
You made it this far.
I'm your wife!
I've made my
I was speaking as Yunaka there. I am not your mom's wife, because I am a guy. But hey, commenters, if your mom's out there. Anyway, so I want to bring up an interesting point I thought of while I was practicing this map. What are your thoughts on, like, metagaming? Because I have a specific strategy for this where I engage. And then I combat art, and then I Raging Storm. But I need this 67% crit to, like, activate in the first place. And that's unreliable, but because I know how advancing RNG seeds works, I can just negate that issue entirely with the time wheel. But let's see if it actually goes through. I do have hold up, by the way, so this is irrelevant. Anyway, yeah, that did go through. So that was interesting, but ladies and gentlemen, my practice runs it in my last recording where the audio desynced, so where I finally said F it and switched to 4K capture utility. What I had to do was I had to Divine Wheel and advance the RNG like this by attacking this guy, because that advances the RNG, because it used Panette's RNG seed on Jean instead, so then she got a new one. Because that's just how that works, like, in Fire Emblem Engage release. So I was thinking, what do you think about that? Because isn't that kind of like immersion breaking? Like, you know, if I'm playing like Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, I'm like, oh my god. Like, I'm not thinking about like RNG seeds when I'm playing Shadow Dragon. I'm thinking, oh god, Tomas is in a dangerous situation, and I need to plan a proper strategy to get him out of it. And oh no, Tomas died. Rip. You know, I'm not thinking about RNG seeds. My brain is like in the game, in the world, thinking about that kind of thing. Well, this I feel like that's like very much not the case. You know, I'm just doing this for the XP at this point, by the way. Because, like, I'm taken out of the game, you know, I'm ripped straight out of it, because I'm thinking about RNG seeds is something the devs never wanted me to think about. But here's the question, is that my fault, or is that, you know, the game's fault?
I will do what I must.
Because, you know, and, you know, another example of immersion is, oh, I'm Leaf Ferris Koss, and I'm in a prison, and all my items got stolen, which means all the players' items got stolen, so now you feel as desperate as Leaf. Immersion, ladies and gentlemen. But, like, you know, like, if I'm having to RNG manip the game, well, you know, not having to, but just doing it, then is that immersive? But then again, I wouldn't, like, you never learn about, like, RNG advancing in the game, even though it's an important part of the meta, because that Olwen ring, I've been wearing the whole game, I RNG manipped to get that. You know, it's not using a cheating device, it's just you know how the RNG works in the game and how it's advanced, so I can literally just draw the ring whenever I want. So, but here's the thing. The game never tells you about that. You know, if you were just, you know, little 13-year-old me playing Fire Emblem Awakening, except you're playing this game like, la 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 la, Jade is cool. I don't know her growth rates because they're not listed in the game. Oh. And then, you know, she just gets a good level up and it's random. But, like, because we know that Jade is crappy. Sorry, Jade. I love you, but still. You know, stuff like that. Although, I guess, so, like, all these growth rates and, like, how RNG works, that's information that's never listed in the game. So can I really blame the game for having stupid RNG crap that I abuse? If the devs didn't even know it existed and never wanted you to think about it? And, like, you know, I think Three House did it kind of fine, because, like, oh, Byleth is literally fused with the goddess of time, and then in hopes there's the goddess, or God them of space, so it's like a whole thing, and in that game you can teleport, so I think it works better in immersion for that front. And, you know, this isn't even just new Fire Emblem thing. You know, this is like, you know, you could do that in FE4, you know, Kaga's quote-unquote masterpiece, right? You know, if both hits of the Brave Axe don't hit, load up your save from the beginning of the turn, lickety-split, have Chulane, or whatever his stupid name is, go in the arena, because you're not using him anyway. He's in the castle. Be real, ladies and gentlemen, be real. Look into your mom's eyes. Look into your mom's eyes. You cannot lie to your mom. You ever field Chulane? I know I haven't. If we're being honest with ourselves. So you just have him take, like, a one stab at the arena, RNG seed advanced, and boop, now Lex kills that guy. So, you know, Kaga's masterpiece. And so, you know, when you're playing FE4, it's like, oh, you want to be thinking about the story. You want to be thinking about how Arvis does this double slup and cuck. Not about how Chulane advanced a random number. Or you want to be invested in the scenario. So, I don't know. Then again, you know, players were probably never supposed to find out that the arena advanced to the RNG. We just know that because we're nerds who go online. So who is at fault here? Who is victim and who is foe? I don't know. How much... Then again, I know maybe make a game that doesn't require so much RNG, but the RNG is part of the fun at Fire Emblem. You know, wouldn't be a Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon Iron Man if Island didn't get the 2% crit. Goddamn. Rest in peace. You know, I saw Strange... I'm just babbling at this point. So much for the 10-minute episode. Now it'll be 12 minutes, and it's like... I saw a YouTube video thumbnail the other day about Engage, and it was like, oh, the babes in Engage, and it was like the thumbnail of all their breasts. With, like, frickin' Gold Mary and Chloe, and that's already weird. Like, is that really the thumbnail you're making? And then it was just a snapshot of their breasts, not even the character, and then it was Veils, and it's like, I'm pretty sure this is a child character, so... I don't know, Super Gaming Bros or whatever that dumb channel name was. I don't know if that was the right play. I don't know if that was the right play on your part. Anyway, leave a comment about that RNG speculative talk I just did. Leave a comment about how weird that thumbnail is. I don't know. Hi, Vale. Bye. 10-minute episode. Woo!